Oh, wait, hang on. Hello there. Yeah, so we did need to advance the chapter for you. I've opened up my schedule, and am ready to call Asmodeus again. I put the Shade Rune bracelet on, just like before. Now then, what knowledge do you desire? That was quick. You are busy. Better to get to matters at hand right away. I've made sure I don't have anything else to do for a few days. We at least have time for an actual greeting, right? You worry too much. Very well. She almost looks like she's pouting. It's an inexplicably strange sight on a devil. So, what do you want to learn? That look disappears like it was never there, and she returns back to the reason I called her. You told me some of the fields you knew about, but I wanted to ask you about something else. I want to know more about the ancients. Ancient knowledge. This is indeed unexpected. Might I ask why you wish to learn that? We're excavating a lot of technology from ancient ruins that we have no idea how to reproduce. You've lived a long time, so I thought you might know all about that technology. I have certainly lived a long life. This is a fine desire. I am impressed, Wilfred. I'm not used to being complimented so directly. I feel a little awkward now. Asmodeus chuckles to herself, and then immediately begins. Then I will give you science, the ancient knowledge of man. I don't understand what you mean. What is it exactly? For example, land ships that sail over the ground, or lifeless birds that soar in the air. The core is experimentation. I've heard that Melkia has a boat that sails over the ground. Is it kind of like a magical battleship? Up in the north, in the Respirant Kingdom, the Melkia Kingdom supposedly controls some kind of massive battleship like that. Unfortunately, all I know about it is the reputation. From what I've heard, though, it's an awe-inspiring sight. It is and it is not. They are far smaller than that. These arcs were extremely common, and owned by all citizens. It was more unusual to not have one. It's hard to even imagine it. It sounds like a dream. In this current world, it may seem like a dream. However, if you have any questions or doubts, please speak them.
さて、今の話を元にすればわかると思うが、科学を知っても現在で活用できる知識は少ない。
At the moment, even if you understand science, there is little of this knowledge that can be applied.
変えるのならば今のうち。どうする?
You can turn back now. Will you? No. I want to learn anyway. Even if it seems like nonsense to me, I'm sure it's filled with pieces of new ideas that I could use.
今日が湧いたか。ならば授けて信ぜよ。瞳を輝かせるお主を見られるのは、我にとっても喜ばしいことゆえ。
Your interest is piqued. Then let us continue. I am happy to see such an apt and eager pupil. And so my learning of this known field of science began, and lasted days. I spend all day learning, with only short breaks as I need them. Asmodeus both teaches me, and sometimes takes the time to just make small talk. I soon forget my suspicions about her. However, I think it's gotten to be too much. I'm having trouble concentrating today. Hey, Wilfred.
まさか目を開けながら寝ておったのではあるまいな。
I'm surprised you were asleep with your eyes open. I can't say I wasn't. Sorry.
謝るくらいならば休憩を入れよ。何も急ぐ必要はあるまい。
Rest instead of apologizing. There is no need to rush anything. No. Please keep going. I just had a short break. Asmodeus intently stares at me for a moment, before letting out a small sigh.
連日における講義で、我も少々話疲れておるため、休憩を所望したい。お主は顔でも洗ってくるがよい。
Teaching you every day has made me tired of speaking as well. I, too, wish to rest. She's obviously lying for my sake. I'm sorry. I'll be fully awake when we start again. I apologize and get up to go use the bathroom. As I pass through my workshop, my mind suddenly throbs. It's like vertigo. I lean against a wall to steady myself, but it's hard to see. I gasp for breath, but it's not going away. I think I pushed myself too hard. I curse myself for skipping my sleep and asking her to teach me more instead. I steady myself against the wall as much as possible and lurch forward.
どうしたんだ、ウィル。顔色が悪いぞ。
What's the matter, Will? You do not look well. Throb. I could feel my heart all the way to my ears.
何か?
Is I grab Uella without even thinking, and hungrily crush her soft lips under mine. Stop. I thrust my tongue into her mouth. It's so deliciously warm. I greedily lick at and taste all through her mouth, coating our lips with our spit until it's dripping down our faces. Will, stop it. Hearing her, the woman I love, in pain, instantly jolts my mind back. I immediately let go of her and wipe my mouth off with my sleeve. Just what did you think you were doing? I'm sorry. It's nothing. I don't know what just happened to myself. And it feels like what just happened was a dream, except that I can feel her scent still on my lips. I'll go, and I'm sorry for suddenly doing that. You're back. How are... I do not think I need to ask. After that, I splashed cold water over my face again and again. My eyes are open now, but it still feels like there's a dim haze around all of my thoughts. And this isn't working. Maybe I'm sick. I expected her to mock me for my weakness, but instead, she quietly closes her eyes and shakes her head. There is no proof of it, but using the Shade Rune bracelet for a long period may cause harm to a human's body. Is it dangerous? No, that is why I bestowed it upon you. There is no excuse. I apologize. I should have finished sooner. I shake my head weakly to try to respond to her concern for me. The lecturing will end here. You may call me again any time. We will continue once you have recovered. I'm sorry if I worried you. Pay it no mind, for you are the one I was enchanted by. Now, remove the bracelet. I take it off like she tells me, and she vanishes like mist. My body instantly feels much lighter. Maybe she was right after all. However, I still don't feel well. I need sleep. I'll put together what I learned tomorrow. I collapse on my bed, and darkness immediately overtakes me. Recipes. I guess I have to make all of them. Let's double check the quest to be sure. So it's worth mentioning that in... religion? Would you consider it mythology? I don't know if you would consider it religion or mythology, but I'm pretty sure Asmodeus is the name of the devil used to represent the sin of lust, so, you know, take that as you will. Projector, cauldron, cultures, operating table, and Zaulura. Zaulura? A lot of things. Where are they all? Not here. Okay, so you're a sword. Oh, you're an S-rank sword, too. I can actually put this to use on not just Yuella, but I think Mylene's at that point too. It's also interesting that the way she talks about the technology, which is obviously meant to be similar to our world, I don't want to say all, but I think most of the works from Usually all take place in the same world, and it's all like some weird world where like multiple worlds collided or something, so that's interesting. What do these do? Don't care. Probably don't care, but we'll see. I might actually care about the cauldron. I mean it's mutate, but I probably don't care about putting it down normally. Well, I guess I can replace this, actually. 10 tools and 10 mutate? Not sure if that beats anything I have down currently. Guess we'll see. Anything else new? Looks like that's all of them. So what stuff do I have down right now? What is that? Oh, that's a guard, isn't it? It's hard to tell when all the other guards are covering it up. Let's see. This is obviously just a straight upgrade, so this is fine, but what are the other things? Don't care about you. You're not happening. Positive of that. 8 tools and 15 mutate. How does that compare to you? Don't really feel inclined to switch them. Could switch this. Lose 2 tools for an extra 10 mutate. It's probably worth doing, right? Yeah, I feel like that's probably worth doing. Alternatively, I could just drop you, but, well no, you're not giving anything else. This is just the tools. Let's do it. Anything? Hello? Did I miss something? Projector, cauldron, cultures, table, and the sword. Projector, cauldron, cultures, table. Projector, cauldron, cultures, table. Now we get everything. Actually, before I forget, I should actually look at the sword too. Do you want to use this right now? I mean, projectile defense is pretty tempting. And you have flurry from your outfit already, so it is unfortunate that it's likely cursed, but that's where those charms come in, so yeah, I'll do this. Oh, what do you know, it's not cursed. I'm genuinely surprised. Honestly, I might even want to make another one just for Mylene to have. Can I make another one? Let's see. Barely, but I can. And Yuella still is a bit of a ways away from this, even putting aside that we don't have the bead yet. Yeah? Fuck it, give me a second one. And one for you. So, we made the things, but let's try this. Eh? I don't know, maybe if we advance a bit further. I do need to be careful. Trying to think. Where is the destination for this Yuela outfit? I do not remember. But it's my way of telling if I'm past the point where I can still see events for the chapter. Hang on. Which one would be in the mine? Probably this, right? Would this be in the mine? I'd assume it would. Are you in the mine? Mine? I guess it would be at the top if it was. Well, shit, where are you? No. 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 Ah, okay, so I'm not... It's not a problem yet. We can keep going. We can, in fact, keep going. Change it back before I forget. I thought this one was in the mine, but... Maybe... No? No, speaking of things this chapter, we also have... Yeah, we can do these again. I mean, it's money, I guess, but... I'll worry about that later. Well, since we're still safe,